Alright, here we are, finally broadcasting the match between the grand final between Three Short, who are currently batting, and Goffs, who are currently fielding. We've already been through a few overs, and Three Short lost an early wicket. Score now 39, 1 wicket down, and I'll have to look at the scorecard to see how many overs are gone. Teams in the court. The bowler's end, but so we got Vanguard Pigeons currently batting and they're 50. In the meantime, third man. Greg Axon for 5. Deep backward point to 53, 2 down. So there's the scorecard for the batting team. Centurion. Next door to us. Is he gonna make it? Rocks are bright. So we'll carry on here. Look facing and through to the keeper. A.V. Jennings catching, keeping that, stopping it from producing any runs. So the Goffs are really keen today. They want to keep the score down as low as possible. Whoa, that's a dead ball. It hit the middle of the pitch and it's just bounced funny. So that's a dead ball. Gonna put my sound shield on. Windshield. There we go. Yeah, that was a dead ball. So why this one? Dispatched towards a long off for no run. Sorry, for 1 run. So this is the 10th over. That's they've moved through the overs very quickly. Brock Winkler facing, Cam L. Centurion wide, down the leg side. A.V. Jennings doing a good job in the background there, stopping that ball again. Could easily have gone for 4. Score remains on 61. So we're gonna have 2 matches, one at Hackett and another one at Dixon. I'll check the scores later. Josh Benny under it and over his hand for 4. He was in from the boundary about 7-8 meters and he cleared him and landed inside the boundary for 4. So that's 10 gone. They're switching ends. Projected score is fairly low at this stage for Three Short. Normally 190 to 200 plus would be in the cards for them, but having lost the 2 early wickets, the projected score is a bit lower than usual. Alright, it's a bit of rearranging of the fielding team now that they switched ends. Josh Benny going off to long off. And now we're ready to rock and roll. 2 down for 65. Luke Ryan facing. Drew Glover has come into ball now. He's adjusting the field. A bit finer on the offside. And this one's gone off to mid off for 1, 2. They're coming back for 2. There you go, good running. Right, 67 now on the scoreboard. This was a full toss, gone off to long on for, thanks mate. And Matt doing the rounds with the beverages. He's dropped one off to me. Still got ice on top. Alright, 68 now. Brock Winkler, lefty. And he's dispatched that to deep backward point actually. I thought he was going towards Callas. And the running is good. So that's 2 runs again, where most teams would only take 1. Oh, big one, big 6 to deep mid wicket. Thanks mate. Unfortunately I dropped my beer on the grass and now it's full of leaves. Grass leaves. Tastes funny. There we go, Brock Winkler again. Oh, that's a bouncer. It's gone through to the keeper, excuse me. Drew Glover bowling a nice bouncer to finish the over. No run. And the score remains on 76. So that's 11 overs gone. Going to clean the top of my can. It's going to taste funny. Excuse me while I clean it up. Now this looks like Cam again. And I still got Drew Glover up on the scorecard. Yep, it's Cam Earl Centurion coming into ball now. Yeah, my beer is shaked, not stirred. Alright, he's coming round the wicket, and that's hit away towards Cal Connor for 1. Moving the field around again for the lefty. I'll check the scores in the grounds in a little while. 77, 2 down. And that's dispatched to mid wicket. Rocks O'Brien unable to reach that one with his outstretched hand. It's gone through the boundary for 4. There's a lot of space there on the leg side. Our Armas are fielding next door. Vanguard Pigeons batting. Is it? Nah, the other way around. I don't know what I'm saying. Another 4 to the same spot. Score now moves to 87. 2 wickets down, and looks like Brock Winkler is retired. So that looks like John O'Miller. It is John O'Miller in the middle now. Score 87, 2 wickets down, and now they got a wicket in the back burner for later on if they run out of wickets. And through to the keeper. No run. Magic number 87's come up. Anything could happen. Well, there was a retirement, so that counts for one, I guess. Final ball of this over. Oof. Full above the waist. Not gonna make the boundary. Nope. Didn't make the boundary. And they've gone through for 2, maybe 3 actually, 3-all run. And that's a no ball above the waist, so it's a free hit to Luke Ryan. .91 on the scoreboard now, 2 wickets down, 12 over, final delivery. And it's a full toss and dispatch towards Kyle Connor, and it's gone through for 4. So they're picking up the tempo now, which is good to see because they were struggling for runs. But now up to 95 after 12. John O'Miller on strike now. Let me check the scores in the other grounds. Let's see, Vanguard Pigeons currently batting. They're on 99, the other page to see what else is going on. In Dixon, down in the third. That match is being umpired. Doing the fielding are there. Well, must be 13 overs. So next door to us is the 9th, 10th playoff at the Indian All Stars versus Harhit, 6th place playoff, and the 7th, 8th and does hit hard. Josh Benny just reached out and took it. Didn't even have to move the camera. Oh, chasing it, but over 2. Doubling that up, waiting. The previous few balls. Drew Glover bowling, and that was too long on the game. So score now moves to 120, 3 wickets down. Bowler, so they're coming for a third down. Check the scores in the other ground. .74, 6 wickets down after 15. 16, 4 down in the 16th. And Vanguard Pigeons next to 16. I've got the win. Fielder just turned around and started running towards where the ball was going to land. Past the boundary. hours to come. 146 on the scoreboard. Ryan in the middle with Rob Wollenston. A catch and ball back. Mitch comes into the middle. Drew Glover. And good call because that ball came back quickly. 4-1. Right. The last 2 hours coming up now. But the last 2 hours coming up now. But maybe Vanguard Pigeons in short, but half a, and the system still hasn't updated. In the 19th over at the moment. Bowling currently. He's 150 is the score. That's a hit. And down after. So 169 for the win, given that the match next towards me, so I'm gonna have a chat with him. Just mute for a little while. Alright, I just sent umpire Shafi next door to get his umpiring top that he lent to the other umpire. And he was supposed to be wearing it for this match. And I bet you that the other umpire didn't bring it with him either. Classic. So 168, 5 wickets down, 20 overs gone, 3 short, a bit short of the runs that they should have got. The ground's not really that big. It's only 45 to 50 meters on the on side and the same on the off side, so they can't clear that, and they did clear it a couple of times with sixes, so it's really not that big. So Goffs will be batting next, and 3 short. They got a few good handy bowlers, so that's why Goffs were hoping to keep the scoring down a bit, which they've managed. But same conditions for them with the field, the cones set up the way they are. So we'll see how they go. Umpire Shafi grabbing the top from Ollie. Ollie's not even wearing it. He should have grabbed it in the first place. The teams are almost ready to come out. Goff's ready to bat. Three short ready to field. Umpire Shafi making his way back. Alright, here we go. The big dance about to finish. Today is the last match of the summer Twilights. It's been a long season. It started back in early October 2024, and here we are at the first or second week of February. What is it? March. I don't even know what time of the year it is. I've been working hard and not figuring out which day of the week it is even. But here we are. Thursday, Twilights Grand Final. And a corner enclosed with Goffs and Three Short facing each other. The top two finishers. And they're making their way to the middle now. So I'll pan back out there. Looks like I zoomed that. Alright, everybody's almost ready to rock and roll. .169 is the target. Drew Glover in one end, and I think it might be Alex on the other. And Mitch is going to open the bowling. Waiting for the square leg umpire. No, that looks like Al running in, so he's the square leg umpire, so I'm not sure who's in the middle. I have to check because I can't see. I'm not wearing my glasses. As always. Stu is facing. And with him, Drew Glover, and a square leg or square point will be. And cover. Indian All Stars are ready in the first over. Two deliveries to come. He's punted this one away towards Cal Connor along the ground. Picked up by Brock Winkler for one. And there's a better hit mid-wicket. One so far, coming back for the second. Picked up on the boundary by Brock Winkler and thrown straight away stumps on the bowler's end. So 10 runs off the first over. Good start for the Goffs. Dennis coming into bowl. He's a left arm round. Bit of a... Oh, he's coming over, it looks like. Left arm over. He's got an interesting action, seeing that he's a base bowler by profession. And Stu sees that off towards extra covers for one, looking for a second, but Mitch got onto it quickly. So only one run of that. And Drew Glover should be on strike now. No, sorry, the other way around. Stu is on strike. Wide, leg side. 12 runs on the scoreboard now in the second over. Only one legal delivery so far. As hit was a short mid wicket for 1. Right, they want to get a few runs of Dennis, who's usually fairly tight. And here comes one towards deep mid off for 1. Nice and bright today here, but in the next couple of days the rain's gonna come, and we're expecting up to 90 mil of rain. I might have misread that, but it sounds like a lot of water. Greg Axon keeping. Final delivery this over to Drew Glover, and he hits a full toss towards mid on for 1. 15 after 2. Make that 16 after 2. So running at 8 runs and over at this stage. And they need to be running at 8.5. So another single mid wicket. Mitch ball in, 17 now on the scoreboard. No loss of wicket, straight back to Mitch, and it's gone through his hand. Stu facing now, is it or not? Drew, I can't tell them apart. And that's coming up straight for me, and so this time hitting the pads by the leg side. So that's the over. Stu on 13 and Drew Glover on 10. Okay, then Drew on strike. Tail end of the 6 around the way. Left arm on 29. And this one's covers for not going back for the second. To the Mitch throws it to the keeper. Full catch. So scores now 33. That looks like the end of the over. So we got is it Chris Mapston coming in? No, that looks like maybe Luke Ryan. No, in the end it's Robert Wollaston. I should wear my glasses more often. Luke Ryan, of course, is to my right, right next door to me. Mitch to my left. Al Valentine still at square leg, or at point as it should be because of the sunlight. That's up in the air. Mitch is right under it, and through his hands. The 4, but he had a good chance of taking that catch. Unfortunately, he's dropped it, and they only gone through for 1. Frustration coming through. 34, no loss of wicket in the 5th, and loopy one, and this time is hit to deep extra covers for 4. So we move on to 38. This was hit towards Cal corner, picked up cleanly by Brock Winkler, and some straight back, and only one run of that. Still no reaction from the sidelines. Looking for a beer. This one's hit to mid on for 1. Phil's coming around with beers in the esky, so hopefully I'll be able to catch one of him. This one's gone backward of point for 1. Score moves on to 41. That looks like 5 overs gone for 41. No loss of wicket yet. And umpire Shafi is now wearing his umpiring top, which is a good thing. Alright, the beer lady is coming around, so I better check him out. There he goes. He's got the S-kick, which is important. How are you, mate? How about you drop one? Yes, please. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. You're a good man. Okay, this looks to John Miller bowling, and that's hit towards let's call it mid wicket for 1. More like towards Cow corner along the ground, but let's say mid wicket. 41 on the scoreboard now. Oof, that's a wide. Wide on the offside. Drew Glover facing, according to this. No, Stu now. Stu is facing. And that's hit to deep point for 4. So the score would move on to 47. No loss of wicket in the 6th over. Sun's gone behind a cloud or 2. This one's hit towards mid on for 1. Just the 1. All fielders converged towards it, so they decided not to take the second one. Drew Glover on 25, and it looks like Stu on 22. That's hit towards extra covers for 1 again. Mitch making his way to the ball. One delivery to come in this over. 49 on the scoreboard. And that's hit towards mid off again for 1. And that would be the end of the over. So it's 6 overs gone, 50 on the scorecard. Scoring at a bit better than 8 and over, which is what they need. Looks like Rob Wollenston's coming into ball again. And I'll check the scores in the other grounds in a little tick. So let's hit to deep covers for 1. The shadows right across the ground now. Sun's popped out from behind the clouds. This one's hit to mid wicket. 1 run to Brock Winkler. Picks it up clean again, throws it in. .52 in the 7th over. Oh, a bit loopy, and that's gone towards extra covers again for 1. This time again extra covers for 1, maybe looking for 2. Nah, decided against it because Mitch has got a very good arm. That was a quick over. This is the final delivery, and this one's hit backward of point for 1. Chris Mapstone doing the fielding out there. And that's the end of that over.
Really good, Robert.
So 7 gone, 755 on the scoreboard.
Johnny boys, come on.
I'm scoring at just under 8 now. John O'Miller coming back to bowl. And I'm a happy camper because I got my beer. Alright, Jolo to bowl now. Right arm over. And that's bounced into the pitch and gone behind the batter for 2. This one's hit towards mid-wicket. Along the ground, now towards Cal corner, 1. So Jono fairly economical with just once from his bowling. Comes out to charge, goes up in the air. Chris is under it and takes the catch. So Drew Glover out. First wicket down for the Goffs with the score on 58. And all the 3 short players celebrating, of course, happy about that. Luke Ryan running around, shaking hands with everybody. Here he comes. He's at long on, so he's gonna have to run a long way back. High fives all around. Now we got Al Valentine in the middle, having to do a job here. Punches that backward of point for 1. That's gone through to the keeper. Al pointing out that it should have been a wide, perhaps. He's gonna go. Umpire's gonna go and check the mark. Nah, it's 10 overs gone. I think, is it? What's he doing? fixing the stumps. That's what he's doing. So that's 9 hours gone. Potentially, I don't know. All I see is a single digit there, which looks like a 1. I have to get my scorecard out to see what the actual score, how many overs are gone. And now bowling, golf's on 60. Could be one whitish again, but this reaching for it again. So John Miller coming back to bowl. Next now we have the soccer players. $63. All right, this is Jono again. Let's hit to deep, extra deep covers for 1. $64 now, and it's getting cool. I need a jumper. Ooh, how's that indeed? A bit high, a bit on the offside. 1 run, leg by perhaps, maybe he got a bat to it. $65 now. This was hit to deep point for 1. Golf's wanna kick on now because they're starting to fall behind the run rate that is required. It was 8.5 at the start, and they're running at about 7. This was hit to deep mid on for 1. 67 now. Oh, through to the keeper, no run. That's the end of the 10th over, and they're only 67. So they got a good 100 to get, 102 actually. It says here 102 off the next 10 overs. So they're gonna be running at about 10 runs an over. It's getting cold. Thankfully we're finishing the Thursday Twilights tonight. Move the camera around so we can catch a bit of Greg action. One of the LMS legends who's been around for as long as I can remember. He's got a lot of runs, taken a lot of wickets while keeping. He bowls occasionally, but he's a better man as a keeper. 67 on the scoreboard now, 10 overs gone, and that looks like Luke Ryan coming into bowl, looking around, checking the field. Al facing. And that's hit down towards extra covers for 1. They're looking for a second one. Yep. Coming back for it. Yep. 2 runs. 69. And now they need exactly 100. So they want to score a few boundaries now. Oh, that's one. That's going to go for 4 for sure. Yep. 4 backward of deep point. No control on that shot for sure. But the scorecard says 4. $73 now. That's what they need, more boundaries. Oh, bowled him. Al gone on 10. Stu still in there on 33. Anthony Jennings coming into bat now. Score 73, 2 down in the 11th over. It's going to be chilly here. Wind's picking up. Oh, wicket next door over Armours. We'll check the scores in the other games soon. This looks like Look Right again. To Anthony Jennings, who squeezes that away to long off for 1. Alright, so that's 11 overs gone. 75. Oh, that was gonna be like a wide, but it's hit to fine leg for 1. Look, Ryan doing the fielding. Alright, A.B. Jennings facing. Brock Winkler bowling. Coming round the wicket to the lefty. They gone through for 1, looking for a second one. Yes, they take it. And that's bounced off Greg's gloves. No extra run though. So 78, 2 down in the 12th over. Stu on 35, Anthony Jennings on 3. Anthony Jennings facing. Brock Winkler bowling, and that's gone through to long off for 1. Stu being the steady rock today, not getting out. And that's a big 6 to Cal Connor. Alright, so as I said before, that's what Goffs need, a few more boundaries if they're gonna chase this score from 3 short. They got to 168, I believe. Oh, nice and full and it's gone through for one. No more runs, just the one. Let's check the score in the other grounds. Change 11. Let's see. Where are we? We have 20 minutes left of game time. 8 hours to go. We actually need, if we score at about an over every 3 minutes, we would need 24 minutes. So we'll go past the 7:30 mark. Alright, A.B. Jennings facing. We need more boundaries. Luke Ryan moving the field around a bit finer. What a man! Can you also bring me a jumper?
Yeah, jumper. Yeah, I didn't want to be.
Yeah, I should have done the same. Thanks, mate. So 86, 2 down after 12. And another beer delivered by Matt. Ooh, it is getting chilly out here. Now facing Stu, who's in the 40s. Could retire soon. A couple of good hits. Unfortunately, he doesn't get hold of that one. It just trickles down towards a very short mid wicket for no run. Oh, bouncer. It's probably too high, but not cold. That's a wide. However, it is a bouncer and one only allowed per over. So Stu still in the 40s. Brock Winkler. No, it says Luke Ryan here. Okay. That looks like Brock Winkler to me. And that's hit straight to long on for 4. And now retired. I don't think the system has updated, because it still says 86, 2 down, 12 overs gone, and Luke Ryan bowling, which is not the case. I believe it's Brock Winkler. System will update eventually. It's probably not synchronizing with the system. 176 in over, and that one's hit to third man for 4. 3 wickets down, and Brock Winkler wicket. Stu, well, actually no, it's not Stu, is it? System's not updating. I'll have to see who that was later. System's still not updating. They must be in the 90s by now, surely. Alright, Govs have got every chance of winning this one, but they're losing wickets and they're not scoring enough runs at the moment. We need to pick it up. It is getting dark. The cloud cover, I think it's affecting light conditions here, but it's still bright enough to see, and there's 15 minutes left of the allocated time and about possibly 7 hours to go. That looks like Luke Ryan coming to bowl now. So I'm flying blind here. I'm not sure what the actual score is because the system hasn't updated. But we carry on. A.B. Jennings facing. That could be Cam Centurion L on the other end. This is Luke Ryan bowling. And through to the keeper. No run. Josh Slingshot Benny at square leg or point to be more accurate, waiting to come in. Lifted towards long on. Valiant attempt there to catch that, but unfortunately the fielder's hurt himself. That could be Brock Winkler. It is Brock Winkler. Hurt himself in the process, unfortunately. Still limping. A.B. Jennings, they're waiting for the fielder to give us the word on whether he's okay or not. Mitch bowling, maybe Jennings hits that towards Cal corner along the ground, going back to the second. And Mitch, Luke Ryan holds the ball. It must be in the mid-90s by now for sure. System hasn't updated the score. This must be the 14th over, surely. Maybe James gives himself a bit of room and smacks that away. Two deep extra covers for 2. Score now at 80. Oh, never mind. Hasn't updated. Possibly close to 100. That one squeezed away to find leg for 1. And it looks like they finished next door, so Over Armour's getting the score. Dansky, umpire Ollie over there. They're done for the day. Let's see. Score is not updating. And that's hit to long off. Score. Updating, unfortunately, makes it difficult. So we're gonna have problems here. Fine. We've got no idea what the score is. We have no idea how many runs to get. I think the umpire has got the score going okay. That's a big hit for 4. Hopefully the phone will synchronize at some point. But right now we have nothing. It's gone off sync. How are you doing? Yeah, leave it here if you want. There you can take off.
How many overs?
I have no idea. The system stopped. So Shafi's got the score there, but I have no idea what's going on. Must be the 14th over and scoring about 110. We need 169 for the win. You didn't write your electric one?
There's factor functions.
Yeah, the fixed one. Yeah, he's picked up on the ride. This is running about 20 minutes late. Yeah, right. How can What's up, mate?
No swimming, no IT, no sports.
It stopped.
you. I think, yeah.
I think he's got the score here because he's still
Yeah,
scoring.
yeah.
Obviously, everything's okay. He's just gonna sync.
I think, so I think he'd only just renewed your streaming account.
Yeah.
And that's probably kicking in, which is fucking all up.
Nah,
Because he did it mid-game.
nah.
Go!
I got that going. I've got no idea how many runs there are.
We needed 43 off 3 overs.
Okay.
So, I don't know what we got. Couple
Yeah.
Pretty close one. Thanks for coming out and trying. That's disappointing.
Yeah, and it just stopped. I mean, it's still recording and it's going through the motions, but I got no idea what's going on anymore.
Wide. Sir!
It just stopped at the 12th over. So I got no idea what's going on.
Let's get the score up. What do we need, Ack, please?
See you, Ollie. Thanks, mate. Alright, sounds like they need about 40 of the last 3 overs. So we must be on the 18th over. Unfortunately, the system decided to stop synchronizing, and so we can't tell what exactly is going on. But that means there must be about 120 runs. At least the umpire still got the score going, obviously, on his phone. Yeah, we're just flying blind at the moment. So possibly 35 to get now, given that there's got a few runs. Let's hit to mid wicket for 1, coming back for the second for sure. Yes, 2 runs. Let's hit away to extra covers, and it's gone over the keeper, who's limping a bit. He might have stepped wrong.
Still commentating parts.
Yeah, I'm still recording, so it's still going.
Hope for the best.
It did this before, and then it synchronized, but now it's not catching up. Alright, so that's the end of that over, and it's getting really dark now and cold, but possibly 2 overs to go, and possibly still needing about 30 odd runs. So not out of the realms of possibilities. 30 runs is not too big an ask. 15 runs and over. Mitch is bowling to A.B. Jennings. Hits that away towards Cal Connor. Sorry, not Cal Connor. Extra covers for 1. So it would seem that 3 short have put enough of a score on for Groves to chase, and they're having difficulty getting to the score required. 169. Okay, this one's hit to deep covers for 1. Through to keeper again. No idea what was going on when the system stopped. It stopped synchronizing, so we're done, and Goffs didn't get the runs, and 3 short finished winners again. Unfortunately, the system stopped in the 12th over, and so we had no idea what was going on. It looks like you guys win again.
Not yet.
I can't tell because the system stopped scoring, mate. So I'm gonna have to check the umpire's phone to make sure he's got the score in there.
137.
Yeah. So it sounds like Ghost finished on 137, chasing 169 for the win. And they're done and away. And so I'm gonna go and hand the cup over to Three Short along with medals. A bit of a letdown that the system stopped synchronizing, but I'll have to have a chat with umpire Shafi to make sure that it's still the score still in his phone. I'll stop streaming now and I'll go and sort things out with the handing of the cup and the medals. Three Short winners again. Summer Twilights Thursday edition, and unfortunately Goffs didn't get up. Unfortunate for them, but it was a good game, and we're all done.